Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time as we delve in to our playthrough from the campaign Dungeons of the Drakkenheim. And we're going to have a little bit of fun. Last time, our crew met each other, many of them, as well as survived past an attack of some highwaymen, as well as getting firsthand experience with the monstrosities of Drakkenheim that seem to come out of the city, realizing that people can mutate into horrible, aberrative things outside itself. So now they know what can happen if you're not careful within the city. And the thing thus secured, their long runs interrupted. They did try to come back down for the night before they would make their way into Emberwood Village. It was with that we are going to pick up. As a reminder rather, you can go ahead and give all types of channel points and support as you so see fit. Very good. Now, a few miles south of Drakkenheim, the city of violent and terror, begin making your way to your destination. The many of you have the idea that you might see this place eventually. For now, it's best to be safe, especially of the exhaustion and general tiredness that's currently upon you. But these few miles south, there lies Emberwood Village, a humble crossroads along Champion's Way, surrounded by forsaken farmsteads and dark pine forests. Many residences are abandoned and slowly deteriorating with their windows and doors nailed shut. However, the village center is alive with activity, conversation, laughter, and music resound from several taverns along the main thoroughfare. Amidst a bustling market square, a small crowd of adventurers, merchants, and prospectors busily traffic all manner of weapons, equipment, coins, recovered treasures, and a few strange glimmering crystals. Even the light of the sacred flame still glows within the modest stone chapel at the heart of town. As you are approaching, Marlowe it's a good look at all of you and pays you your 50 gold. You did good. I'll cover the Queen's tax there.
Well, thank you for covering that.
So, so gives you with your 50 gold. That won't get you too far in the city, or in this town. But if you need anything, make sure you go ahead and stop by the Gainsbury Expeditionary Supply Company. They'll help you out a little bit, give you what you need to know. Yeah, if you're going to get crystals, you're going to need the right stuff. They know all about that. With that, he leaves you to your own devices here in Emberwood. Um, if you're looking for a place to relax, you can get a good meal over at Bark and Buzzard. And you can always ask Karen over there about setting you up in an empty cottage if you need an accommodation or anything like that. So, I'm in the market if you need anything, and I'll try to help you out as best I can. All right. Then proceeding, what would you all like to do?
So was that 50 gold each or 50 gold total?
50 each.
Thanks.
So, what are you all gonna do now?
Well, I think if you're intent on heading back into Drakkenheim, we make a good team. I've got some business I'd like to conduct there.
Yeah, I go there from time to time. Sometimes for work I'm doing, and sometimes for my own personal reasons.
Well, I would recommend that if we're going to go to Drakkenheim, that we at least get some rest before we go.
Oh yeah, definitely. I wasn't talking about now, but I was just wondering because correct me if I'm wrong, but you were just bringing him here, right? Or did you all have other things you were doing?
Well, I had some things I wanted to complete in the city, so he just happened to be on the way. It was an opportunity for me to get back here. I do have some proclamations to read if I can find some place to read them, but barring that, I have some free time on my hands.
I don't see time on your hands. I just see nails and gloves.
It's a metaphor, Silent. It means that I have time where I'm not busy.
Okay. I
Um,
just wanted to let you know I didn't see time on your hand.
Can you see time?
No,
Oh,
that's why I couldn't see it on his hand.
but it could be there.
Well, I suppose maybe. But wouldn't we be able to see it if it was?
I've never been able to see time, so I don't know if you could actually see it ever.
I don't know. Maybe under the right circumstances.
That's probably a wizard thing. I'm not a wizard.
I'm not either.
They have their uses though. Charlotte, what about you?
I mean, I think this conversation would be more amenable with a drink in our hand.
Ah, well then, we should probably make our way to getting one.
To the Bark and Buzzard?
To the Bark and Buzzard.
You notice as you start walking away that Leo's just staring like he's stunned.
As you begin walking here, you see up in a tall tree, it's dead as are all the trees here, there is a red-headed, freckle-faced girl that looks down and kind of slides down the tree and runs up to all of you, skipping and says, "Welcome to Emberwood."
Thank you. Are you the welcoming committee?
I can be. My dad's the blacksmith, and I can show you around town. You want to see the sights? That's me.
It, and what do you charge for this service?
1 gold.
Hi, that's me. It's nice to meet you.
Good evening. You can call me Emma. Emma Crow.
Oh. That's me is not your name?
No, that's funny.
Why is that funny? Silent Cloud is my name.
Oh, I don't know. Because my name is Emma. Why would it be anything else?
I don't know. Your parents wanted to name you that?
Then they wouldn't name me Emma, so I wouldn't be Emma. That's confusing.
Anyway, it's nice to meet you. That's me, Emma Crow.
Okay. 1 gold, and you get to be shown around by the best tour guide in Drakkenheim. Or Emberwood Village. I just like to say Drakkenheim. It sounds a little bit more fun.
It 1 gold total or 1 gold apiece?
1 gold for the group.
Knowing how difficult it is to make ends meet in Emberwood, Charlotte would kind of just toss a gold coin over to her. It's like, lead the way.
She says, "Excellent. Let's go." He goes, "All right." And
I grabbed Leo by the arm and drag him with us.
Wait, where are we?
she goes,
Wait, what did you say?
I said, where are we going?
Oh, okay.
We're following her on a tour.
Oh. Okay.
That will hopefully end at the Bark and Buzzard.
So that's actually the first thing I'll show you. She says, "This is the Bark and Buzzard. This is where all the locals drink. So not a lot of the adventuring folk, but they also don't know how to not spend their money. There was 2 here. They were very nice when I showed them around. They drank they drank a lot. And they stayed in a cottage. It was a nice cottage. I cleaned up for them for a gold too. But the one returned, but told me that their partner's face had been ripped off and worn as a hat.
That does not sound pleasant.
Mm-hmm. He said it was from a Garwamir. Garwamir. He said I had to emphasize the Umir. They're not nice. Right, this way on your right. And this takes you past a few more houses into more of the center to a lavish 2-story building that's surrounded by a veranda decorated with a swirling lily motif and is painted purple. Along with these glowing lanterns that are within the veranda and around these curtained windows. Goes, this is the Gilded Lily, home of the famous open mic night. Mike was the master of ceremonies before he fell and always dreamed of people performing. He was lost in it, so in honor of that, we have the night named after him. Any night you go in, you get on the stage and can perform. Sometimes coppers and sometimes rotten fruit, because we wouldn't throw the good stuff at you, will be put out.
Yes, Talia, she answered your question before I could ask her. Now we know what a mic is.
Mm-hmm. I never met him, but he was nice, apparently. And there's even storytelling, poetry readings. There was one woman named Galaya. I got to see her when my dad actually let me come. It was beautiful. And then 3 days later, she was brought back in a box with her throat ripped out.
That does seem to be a common way for people to come back from Drakkenheim.
Really? That was the first time I saw it.
I meant dead in general.
Oh.
Sorry, I wasn't very clear.
If they come back at all.
That's true. Sometimes they're there.
Goes, now to your right. And she points towards this rather dingy saloon that looks like it's been converted from like an old farmstead. And there's this jawless skull that's impaled upon a rusty sword embedded beside the main doors. Looks like an outright human skull. Goes, that's the Skull and Sword Tap House. I don't get too close. Another person did. He said, don't worry, little girl. I can take care of myself. He went in to talk to someone. No one saw him again.
What was the name?
That was the Skull and Sword Tap House. I did get to sleep in his room, though, when they rented the cottage. I got a sleepover with, well, really just me and my brother. All the other children, they don't know. Anyway, continuing on. And you come to the center where there is several wagons put up in a circle. It says, this is the caravan court. You can get all types of things, and there are tons. There's about 7 wagons here, and one is pulled by 2 enormous metal oxen. Another one you see has about 15 armed guards around it. There's a lot of security all around you. You can get anything, and also your hands cut off and your tongue removed if you steal. Goes, almost everybody comes here, and their stuff returns, but not their bodies. As she begins looking, goes, and she points to the one with the oxen. metal oxen. You see this large man on a stool. It looks like almost like he's overflowing out of the stool. Enormous fella. Goes, that's Aldor the Immense. His funny name. He runs an interesting business. He points to she points rather to another building. It's a small chapel. You can tell of the Sacred Flame. It's a circular fieldstone building with copper domed rooftop, windows set with stained glass, and simple double doors. And there's a crematory garden and scattering plot where ashes can be spread. She goes, this is the chapel of Saint Adrena. A lot of the adventurers who pay me to show them here, I also get paid to help burning their bodies. It's good work. So don't worry, I'll remember your names. Also, if you get really messed up, they might be able to help as long as you have gold. No gold, you get to die. He moves about. If you go that direction, you'll find all the nutters at Hendrick's farm. They like to make their way unarmed into Drakkenheim. A lot of them get killed along the way, but they say it's for their faith. I think is quite silly.
Yes, to enter the city without any defenses is a very stupid move.
But a bunch of the ones that do make it live there for the rest of their life. Except for you that come out to escort more in. Nathan's okay though, but he always tries to convert you. And she'll point out this large fortified stone watchtower. Goes, that's the watchtower of the Hooded Lanterns. Always new people there. Got to change nameplates about every week.
It would be better if they used chalkboards.
They say it's bad luck, but Because if you go across the river and the bridge, you will find the shrine of the old gods, mended by Zoya. She's fun. She gives me candy. And she knows a few things too, especially if you make the sacred flame people angry at you. A lot of people do.
What was the lady's name again?
Zoya.
Zoya.
Ultimately, she goes, and now for the best place in the entire town. The Crow and Son Smithy. Ta-da! This is my daddy's shop. He is a master smith. You see this one-level cabin with an overhanging thatched roof that covers workbench, a stone forge, anvil, a grinding wheel. This man looks out, red hair, kind of bristly beard. He goes, Emma, don't scare the newcomers. Hey, if you need anything, I'll be sure to fix you up.
Oh, she's not scaring people. She's being very, very informative for people. Like if they've never been here, it's very informative information to have, because, well, people die here a lot if they don't know.
Only those crazy enough to go into that city. Which,
Why, thank you.
make sure you get what you need. And you don't want to be caught unarmed over there, but I can help you out. He helps a lot of people out and then buys the very same stuff he made for half price. He's smart. But only when they're dead.
Yeah,
Emma.
I mean, in this particular case, it's a very, very good business model. You at least know you're buying quality items back. Well, assuming that you feel your items are quality items. If you don't, then, well, that's a different story.
That completes the tour for the grand place of Amberwood Village. I am now accepting tips.
I will give her another gold. You
Thank
do a very important job here, telling people how dangerous the city is.
Thank you. I will be sure to cry at your funeral. Good day.
I've lived in the city for for 15 years, so hopefully I know enough to not be dead. But sometimes even if you know enough, the city can still get you.
That's true. I've heard that before. Emma.
Here's a tip: listen to your dad and don't become an adventurer. They're stupid and they get killed.
I mean, she's already got a really, really good gig here.
He tosses a gold.
Nice.
And then gives the dad a gold too.
Thanks. Tobias, by the way. Good to
I'm
meet
Leo.
y'all. Leo. Good to meet y'all. Yeah. Looks like you came a little packed. That'll do you for a little bit. If you're gonna stay here, you gotta find a way to make money, or if you go into the city, don't go too far the first time. A big mistake people make. Well, really, going in at all, it's a mistake they make, but don't press your luck. What sells around here are those crystals. Everybody buys them.
Yes, I typically do my best to avoid them, but they could be very lucrative if people want to risk it.
People sure do. Let me know if there's anything I can ever make for you. Occasionally, people want plates. I do need a week's notice on that.
I will definitely be inquiring about that whenever we get the funds. Or I get the funds.
All right, so what y'all like to do?
Do we go back to the Bark and Buzzard?
I think that's a wise place to start.
Start heading that way.
Okay. With that, go into this small, nice place. You see the again, most people in locals, not necessarily adventuring gear. My gosh, sitting there enjoying some ale, and there are a few who can tell have more of the scars and training and armaments. And from behind a woman looks up and goes, "Hi, welcome to the Barking Buzzard. Care to what you whistle?
That is why we're here.
Yes, please.
Do you drink, Silent?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, like now?
Sure.
Let me get a couple of L's.
Then meals will cost you gold. She brings it out. Anything in particular you want to do?
What are we drinking to?
Not getting killed on the road on our way here.
Ah, that's a good one.
And to making some new friends.
And making some gold. Many things to
Here,
celebrate
here.
this day.
Oh, there you are, Tristan. Where were you?
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I get lost around the town.
Well, you missed a really good tour.
I did?
Yes, that little redheaded girl gave us a tour of the town, showed us all the sights.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. I'm sorry I missed it. I just, had something I really had to take care of.
Well, that happens sometimes.
But I'm just gonna have some water. And I'll cheers to everything with water. So seems like you guys are getting along. That's cool. So I'm sorry that I'm so late. I'm sure we did the whole introduction thing. But I'm glad to have you guys along with us. Yeah.
I think we're going to talk about what's the plan next.
Are we planning on going into Drakkenheim?
That was one of the things discussed.
Okay.
Apparently, there are others that have business there.
Oh.
I've been looking for a crew that might survive Drakkenheim for some time.
Okay. I mean, I'm all for it. I have to go in there too. I have to look for someone.
I have several people I'm looking for.
Me too.
To put to rest.
Likewise. I also need to collect those stones.
Let's be cautious about touching that.
Mm.
You saw the results last night. Or a few nights ago, I suppose.
Yeah.
It would have been the last night.
Okay.
Yes, but we can go to that trading company, our former employer, so that they have equipment for collecting them.
Yeah, the Gainsbury Supply Company.
Yes, that's what he said.
could be wise to take a stop by there. Make sure you got the right materials to collect this stuff. So if we don't get ourselves turned into that. Yeah, other than that, I need to find public place where the locals meet. And he looks around. Is there a stage in this?
No, that would be that would be the Gilded Lily. You were talking about
Okay.
with the open mic night.
Okay. Perhaps later tonight I'll visit the Gilded Lily and find a moment to issue the decrees of my countess. And then I'll be free to continue on. But, yeah, I think finding a place to rest would also be a wise idea.
I'm curious. Why can't you do that here?
Well, it's best to do it where you can have the biggest crowd.
Ah,
Since the stage is at the Gilded Lily, it makes more sense to do it there than here.
okay.
That's so dumb.
Coming up to you, you see someone looks like they've been drinking a little bit. His armor is very loose, it's leather, and he's twirling a blade in his hand, not threateningly, just like haphazardly and mindlessly. He goes, "Aye, my friends and I couldn't help overhearing you. You knew then."
No?
No.
Oh, new to grabbing stuff from the city, though. It sounds like you didn't quite know how things work.
Oh.
Haven't seen you before.
Just because you haven't seen us doesn't mean we haven't been around. I've been here for 15 years.
Look at that.
And
I never left the city. Well, I mean, I've left the city, but I've spent plenty of time there.
Yeah. Sure you have. In that case, why don't you come out back and kick the can?
kick the can.
Uh-huh. If you're
All
good
right.
at the city, the can should be no problem. You can kick a little can.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I'll kick the can.
Hey, everyone! What's your name?
Tristan.
Tristan's gonna kick the can. Hi! Begin filing out back a little bit.
Do I have any hint or idea of what he is talking about?
Dude, you're about to get jumped.
Uh-huh.
Make an insight check if you want.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Okay. All right.
Yes, Eleanor, I agree. They don't probably mean kicking a literal can.
14.
13. You don't think they're trying to kill you or steal anything from you?
All right. I nudge Dante and say, I don't know, Eleanor might be onto something. And I'll stand up and I'll follow them.
I guess we should find out if Eleanor is right.
All right.
And he'll get up and follow.
I'll get up and follow.
Since you're up first today, Tristan, right?
Yeah.
I got it right. Tristan.
What's your name, friend?
Oh, my name is Farron.
Farron. Okay.
Because I'm
Thank you,
fair
Farron.
on everyone. Ha!
That's fair.
Good. He smacks you really hard on the back.
Oh,
So,
Yep.
and you see like this, what looks like a bunch of pieces of metal that are in the back. He goes, you go up and you kick it. And I'll give you a hint. Don't stop. And we'll see how long you last. Go ahead. You're so tough. Kick the can. Kick the can. Kick the can.
All right. Okay.
Kick it.
Okay. All right. I will walk up. This is gonna be so bad. All right. I'll walk up. So the cans are like dangling, or are they on the ground?
Down the ground.
Okay, so this is an endurance test. I see what's going to happen here. All right. I will look back at the others, and then look back at the can, and I'll kick it.
Rima raises a bug and go, Tristan.
Go ahead and make an unarmed strike then.
That's what I'm. Yep. All right. Unarmed strike. There we go. 17.
Your feet knock into it hard, knocking the pieces around. They don't look dented or anything from you kicking them. Then they begin to float up and take a roughly humanoid shape.
Got it.
Putting itself together as this being of metal. Give me initiative, Tristan.
Yep, saw that coming. Not that, but I saw this come. 13.
13. Okay, as they start saying, kick the can kicks you! You go first, but you kick the can, so it takes its foot. And that is a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and then now I see 14. Oh, and that's 20. So it takes its 2 feet. The cans come rushing towards you. They're like, watch out, by the way. And between the 2 hits that come squarely into your chest, that is 11 bludgeoning damage.
Got it.
You spit up, blood goes everywhere. They're like, ah, ha, ha!
Okay.
Then, anyone, if you want to do something, if not, it is Tristan's turn. You.
All right. Did it kick me too?
Kicked you twice.
If it kicks me. All right. I don't know if this is part of it, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to cast. It probably has strength. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay. It's a con save.
Yep, 12.
Oh, you're able to get right on the inside of all the cans.
And that's 14 damage.
Nice. See a few of them get bent out of shape. They're like, nice hit, Tristan! Remember the duck!
Uh-huh. I don't have a bonus action. I'm gonna end my turn. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt.
All right, taking their advice, you duck as the foot comes near your head. You're able to hit the ground. Then it comes with both feet square in your back for 6 bludgeoning.
I'm down.
Go boom, down. Does it go? one of them kind of goes 12. He lasted 12 seconds. Nice. People kind of clap appreciatively as the can kind of can settle down.
Yep.
Go. Not bad. We've had people who get knocked out the first time. They don't last a second. How do you think you could do better?
I go over to Tristan and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, Tristan, you got some nice friends.
And he gets 7 points of heal back.
Oh, thanks. I'll healing words myself too. Oh man, any of you guys want to kick the can? It's not so bad once it starts, honest.
Hey, Farron, how long did you last?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, you know, he got knocked out. First try, didn't even hit him. I said it was respectable. I said it was respectable.
All
So,
right.
come on, it's one of the best ones we've seen, Tristan. Buy the man a beer. Fair enough.
Yes.
I'll get him an ale. He did beat me. Fair enough. It was
Just
good
water.
though. Good though, Mike.
I'll just have water. Really, honest.
Oh, big spender. Fine. You see, he pays 4 silver for water. Instead of 2 silver for air. He goes, ugh.
I'm sorry. Here, I'll put 2 silver for him.
Good job. Good. You could sport. Someone says, I'll buy an ale to anyone who can beat his time.
How about 2 if I can double it?
24. You got yourself a deal, mate.
Alright, Ace would just walk outside at that point and just kick it without even preparing.
Yeah. Very good. In that case. All right, got a 9 there, so you can go ahead and take the first hit. Go ahead.
24.
That hits.
Seven. Slashing.
Yeah. Whew. Slice bits of the can go over. They're like, nice hit, bud. Like, get him, Rattle Can. So it's 22 to hit.
That will hit.
And a 23. So both will hit. Ooh, as it kicks you back for 4 and 5 for a total of 9 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
The blood spurts out of your mouth as you get slowly in the stomach. They go, Rattle Can! Rattle Can! Go ahead.
Alright. He's going to then swipe at it again. $14 to hit. I hit the wrong dice.
Oh, that just sparks against the cans. They move out of your way.
Alright.
This swirls around you. Missed that one. Yeah, and you kind of... So basically at this point, both you're getting at speed now, so both you and it are dancing around each other. Not able to land a hit. Go ahead.
Alright.
Leo.
We're not okay!
Miss again.
Yeah. Ooh, 17 and 18 both miss. Running around to use your dodging and letting it hit your armor. Ding, ding, ding. They're like, nice! You might do it.
He's gonna do it. Leo.
All right. $23.
That hits.
$6.
All right. Part of it gets crushed. You step right into it. Responds. Hitting you right on the jaw with a dirty 20. For 8 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Then go ahead.
Leo.
13, but he's then going to try and strike again with the fighter thingamabobber that I can't think of.
Action surge.
Action surge.
Hey.
16 to hit.
No, you just hit air as it can't move out of the way.
And then he will also second wind as bonus action.
Nice. Okay, as it comes back, 2 hits with a dirty 20 and a 19. As a total of 9 bludgeoning damage.
Good thing I took the second wind.
Like, hey! So yeah, he's already doubled his time. Go for broke. Let's see how long you can go, bud. Do what you want, Leo.
17 to hit.
Miss. Can't move out of the way. And
Alright.
retaliate. Both miss. Your turn.
I'm gonna hold an action for a healing word. For the moment that he gets hit, I'm gonna healing word him.
Oriumo's going to pull out his drums and start playing a beat.
When it gets hit. So you're going to try to heal him in the middle of the contest?
No. Only for the moment, like
When he
after
goes
the
down.
contest.
When he
Yeah,
hits
like
you.
once he gets hit and I see him zeroed out, I want to hit him so that they know he lost, but I don't want him to hit the ground. I want him to come back to consciousness standing.
Okay, that's cool.
So, just checking, from his understanding, would the goal be to try and take this thing down or just last as long as I can?
I mean, you could certainly try to take it down. I mean, that would be a way to last, like... It looks like it's been beat up a lot of times, so you think generally keep down is a good thing. That would definitely give you a little sway and a reputation.
Okay. I don't remember. Did I swing already or not yet?
I don't think so.
That's gonna miss. 11.
Yes. The cans roll up in your sword, trying to grab you. 1 hit for 23 to hit, and low damage, 3 bludgeoning into the face. Nice. He's doing good. Someone's like looking to you, Tristan. They go, "You look almost like a friend over here compared to your friend." That's a 14 to hit, Leo.
Yep, that's gonna miss.
Right. Ooh, 2 hits from it with 221s. Yeah, that's 8 and 3.
Leo's down.
No, you're not. I hit. I heal you. You got 6 points, so they know you lost, but
Yeah.
you don't fall to the ground. That's it.
They're like, whoa, 28 seconds. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was on when I said that. 42 seconds.
I was gonna say, how does 6 go into 28?
But nice. Okay. All right. I think that's 4 ales for Leo here.
I kind of looked at her like, hi. And someone who looks like they might be more like the leader of kind of like one of the ragtag groups challenging you. Go, aye, everyone put something in. Let's get their whole party something. It's a good show. Like, aye. It's a whole nother round. It kind of splits among those, and they applaud. And that was awesome. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Well, I did what I could.
Unless anybody else wanted to try, that's all up to you.
I give everybody a good berry. I know, foods are expensive here, so I have these here. If you guys wanted to save any money, you can eat these, and these will sustain you for the day. And I'll eat one and gain 1 hit point, and Leo, if you eat it, you'll gain a hit point too. Okay, so how does that can work? Does it just it just comes up just out of nowhere? Just like is there a spell on that thing?
I'm assuming, unless it's some weird stuff from the city.
Oh,
I want to go. It was. Somebody brought it back. It's crazy. You just hit it and it starts fighting you.
That was something. It hit hard. Oof. Leo, where you learn to fight like that?
Well, I was trained by someone. My parents paid someone to train me.
Money well spent. Got us a whole round. Also, I will slide my ale over to Ariumo.
I will thank you, friend.
Yeah, no problem.
Leo, where are you from?
Well, once upon a time, Drakkenheim. But it's been a while since I've been home.
Were you there as well when it happened?
Yeah. Technically, no. I mean, because I'm not dead, so kind of hard to be there when it kind of squashed you because, I mean, if you were there when the meteor actually hit, you'd kind of be dead, from my definition.
A lot of people died, but not everybody. I didn't die, and I was there.
Oh.
My dad died, and my mom died.
I was also there when it hit. Not
Yeah.
near the crater on the other side of the town, but my family died in the
Oh.
in
I was
Bali.
sent away before that happened.
Hmm.
And then more died after because we didn't understand what was also coming from the rocks. And then the haze came, and then people stopped dying and started changing.
Yeah, my parents got, they didn't make it out. We were lucky. We got struggling along with other survivors, and we were able to get away. But my mom didn't, and then my dad, he made his ventures into Drakkenheim, and one of them he didn't come back from. So figure, going there and laying the rest is something that I should do.
My wife and children I lost. Used to run a tavern. Stout Song's Hearth, we called it. It was a good life. Meter changed all that. So, what are we planning on doing here? We need to find us a place to stay, obviously.
I believe this is the place we could also see about cottages.
All right.
Talking to who comes up and she says, right, Colony here, Karen Osberg. I can sign you up. I can get you one of the cottages we have for 2 gold a night. Just 1 night or more looking for.
That's undecided at this point. So for now, we'll start with 1.
Got it. Goes, good one. Puts her hand out. Who's going to give her the 2 gold?
I will.
If we're gonna venture into the city, I think it might be in our best interest to get some sort of sponsorship rather than just going in blind.
So I have a question. Do I know if we can freely access Drakkenheim?
Getting into the inner city is very hard because you would know the different gates are occupied by different forces. You know, the Hooded Lanterns control one gate in specifically, and they tend to be very big about not letting certain people in because they don't want anyone scavenging the ruins.
Right.
But the outer city does not have a wall or gates, so the outer city can be freely accessed.
Okay. Got it. And that's where the politics lie behind the factions. Okay.
So, who are these factions you speak of? I'd like to learn more about them. I mean, or should we ask more about them?
To get the information, you know where the Hooded Lanterns are stationed at the watchtower here, if you wanted to talk to them. I think Dante, interesting. You would know if you had to gain contact with the Queen's Men, it would be the Skull and Sword. Which is in Emberwood.
Skull and Sword.
They're different organizations that have interests in Drakkenheim. Like the Hooded Lanterns is made up of old city guards and people who fought in the Civil War, and their goal is to try and restore it and prevent people from going in and looting and things. And then you have the two religious organizations. I'm guessing one of those is the ones that Emma referred to as the wackos in Hendrick's farm. Which, to my understanding, actually broke off from the other faction, which is the Church of the Silver Flame.
What is the Sacred Flame?
So the Sacred Flame?
Yeah, the Civil Order is the Paladins.
Oh, the Civil. Okay, Sacred Flame. Sorry, I'm getting my S words mixed up. Sacred Flame. Who want to destroy the delirium. They think it's bad. It's a evil plague on the earth. But then there's the Queensmen, who are really just trying to make the best of a situation and a place for themselves. Because, well, they are exactly who people say they are. They don't hide it like nobles and business people. They're thieves. They're rogues. But you know who they are, because, well, that's what they are. Did I forget anyone? I forgot to mention the name of the other group. I think they believe that the asteroid is a sign from the gods, or is a positive thing, and that it was actually sent here to prepare us for some even bigger, terrible thing.
Above table. Wait, is that an actual faction?
Yeah, he's talking about the Church of the Falling Fire.
Okay.
Or I think it's the Church of the Falling. It's something Falling Fire.
And that's the one that got breaking off of the sacred flame, right? The
Yes.
ones that follow. I forgot her name, but got labeled a heretic afterwards.
I don't know if you know her or who she is.
There's somebody getting a little bit more into it, but yeah, there's.
So have the wizards came this
Oh,
way?
oh, yeah.
Surprised that
I
they're not.
forgot about them.
I don't know if the wizards have a presence here.
Oh, they do.
I'm kind of surprised that the Amethyst Academy wouldn't be here, but
They are.
is that what they're
They have
called,
people
or
here.
their special name?
I think
sure
they're just
they're
called
right.
the Amethyst Academy.
Above table is, I'm pretty sure, is called the Amethyst Academy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So it's the Amethyst Academy, the followers of the Falling Fire, the Hooded Lanterns, the Knights of the Silver Order, and the Queensmen are the factions.
Yes.
well,
That
the
makes
Hooded
sense.
Lanterns sound nice.
Sure, I suppose they probably do to some people.
I mean, do you think it'd be difficult to get a sponsorship from them?
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming that any one of these factions is looking for people to do things for them. I can't say that I've ever tried. I've tried to stay neutral.
And I work mostly with the Queensmen, so
I've been away long enough. I don't know much about any of these factions.
So the ones that ambushed us were. You knew them?
No, but the way they reacted, I don't think they were Queensmen.
no.
Oh, perhaps you should pay a visit.
If I knew who they were, I would, but I feel like they were just using the Queensmen's reputation and name to
We know the leader.
What?
We know the
Huh?
leader.
That group?
His name is Broken.
I mean, I guess we could search around for him.
Why?
I mean, I was more interested in letting the leadership of the Queensmen know about
Okay.
the situation, but I suppose whether or not that would be impactful depends on whether you're in their good graces or not.
I'm not in their bad graces. I can
He's
wander
not.
through their territory without them trying to kill me or steal my stuff. In fact, I get harassed more by the Hooded Lanterns. They're trying to save something that's already lost. It would be better if they were keeping stuff inside Drakkenheim instead of worrying about people trying to take stuff out. Because the creatures aren't going to stay inside forever.
No, they are not.
All right. Well, okay, so that's another option. We can go to the leader of the Queensmen and, let them know that this happened and maybe gain favor with them as well and see if we can get in through there. And what were the other people? You said which other people were you talking about, Leo?
The hooded lanterns.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know about that one. Do I know how the Queensmen feel about the hooded lanterns? Seeing as they are technically like polar opposites here.
Yeah, they're not fans.
Got it. All right. Yep.
So a lot of what the Queensmen would do is get things from the ruins and sell them and make money. So like that is like the Herdlines would not want the ruins looted.
Right. Got it. Yep. Polar opposites. So yeah, Leo, listen, that was a really good idea, but it works against my allegiances to work with the hooded lanterns.
All right, so not the hooded lanterns. Sounds like we've got connections with the Queen's men. Any objections to the other factions?
I mean, paladins sound powerful. So do wizards. I mean, and from my experience, wizards always want something, especially in terms of muscle.
They are in charge of enforcing the Edicts of Luin, so they do have a fair bit of authority.
I can use
It's
their
funny
library
how
if they have them.
useless that authority is when there's a giant thing swiping with claws at your face.
Well,
But they do carry sway in the world outside of Drakkenheim, which I think is a far more dangerous place.
How so?
Because I know Drakkenheim. I know there are monsters there, and I know some of the roots around them, and I know that I should never let my guard down there. But in the world outside of Drakkenheim, people pretend to be people they're not, and if you let your guard down, they can use that to their advantage. They hide the fact that they're monsters.
What a way to resonate.
But it's true.
Yeah. I know. You see, at least going into Drakkenheim, you know what to expect. Coming out of it, there's a lot of sucker punches here. Some you don't see coming and some you don't expect. So, I agree with Dante.
And the other important thing to note is that if we become too chummy with one faction, then that potentially puts us on a list for the opposing factions, and they all oppose each other. Because the paladins want to destroy the crystal, the wizards want to research the crystal, the hooded lanterns want to restore law and order to Drakkenheim and prevent things being stolen from it, and the Queensmen want to create their own sort of society region where they can live how they want, doing the things that they want to do. Oh, and the Fallen Flame guys, They think the crystal is some religious omen, and they try to communicate with it, which usually results in very bad things happening, like you saw last night.
So, from what you told me, I mean, realistically, couldn't those people we met on the road be Kingsmen? And just doing what they want to do, like you said, and doing their job?
No, because, well, potentially we would all be dead and light all of our items if they were the Queensmen. They wouldn't have scared off that easy. I'm really not that scary, but you see how they reacted when I mentioned the Queen.
Well, what if the Queen is just really, really scary?
Oh,
And
she
they
is.
didn't want to risk it.
She is. But if they were acting under her authority as a Queensman, man, whatever, they would not be afraid of me telling her anything.
Maybe. I still wouldn't recommend pushing our luck.
Oh,
With, like, throwing their name around or anything.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, I have an understanding of what the Queensmen were like. They didn't really seem that way. And when I mentioned the ties to the Queen, they seemed to quickly be willing to negotiate the number. Although around here, people are desperate.
So, who are we going to talk to? Or are we?
I'm open for the wizards. I'm open for the Queensmen. I'm open even for fire. It's just we just got to be very careful with the hooded lanterns. Going with them, we won't be able to really take anything out. I feel they're not gonna really like us taking anything from there. So just keep that in mind if you want to work with them.
Are we trying to take something from there?
I need to collect those rocks
Yeah, we've discussed crystals.
because we can sell them. I can kind of examine them. I would like to work with them a bit, but we can also sell them for gold.
Isn't that the things, the rocks that they were talking about that turned them into monsters?
Yeah.
Yup. I suggest we visit the Gainsbury Supply Company. We'll learn how to handle them a little more safely.
Is there
Alright.
time to do that now, Matt? Or is it late?
You could,
I don't
yeah.
know how much- Okay. I finish my water and then I'll wait for everybody else. And I'm like, you know what? He's right. I think we should go check that out.
As Tristan finishes his water, Oriuma finishes his second beer or ale since he was given Tristan's. And we'll stand up. All right, are you ready?
Well, I
Ready to
guess
go.
if we're going to do it, let's do it.
And we head to the Gainsbury Supply Company.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm assuming the lady gave me a key to the cottage.
Yes.
Okay.
And
On our way out, I will stop and thank them for the service.
I'm assuming we got directions too.
Yeah, to the cottage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Try to find it. Try everyone you can.
It's another game they like to play here.
So you move back on out and make your way. And Marlowe, good to his word, when he notices you, says, "Right, I was telling him about you. Come this way." And takes you to a bespeckled kind of bean-hole-shaped man, who's around these tables that have all these types of mining equipment, some pamphlets, and all types of instructions, as well as you can see a bunch of different gears. There's ropes, cartographer instruments, climbing gear, mining picks, tongs, torches. He goes, "Right, Almond, these are some good folks. Take care of them, will you? Sound like they wanted to go into the city." He goes, "Oh, well, it's certainly good to meet all of you. Thank you. I always enjoy customers brought to me. I have well documented everything I know about how not to turn into a horrible beast, but yet still get the crystals that you can sell. How can I help you?"
Is that what's in these brochures?
Indeed. That is the content within. Yeah, one can be yours for 1 gold.
She'd fork over the gold piece as she picks up the brochure and starts looking it over.
You look, it's extremely detailed instructions on how best to harvest and get delirium out, including do not touch, use tongs, gloves, and recommends carrying things in lead boxes or the like. There's a lot of equipment mentioned there. And I would be glad to hook you up with this special price for Marlowe's friends of 50 gold for a whole kit. So give you some gloves, good tongs. It hits this metal box. Nice box right here. Got a few picks for mining. The Gainsbury Special. Of course, you might not want to go without a good rope. I've got them here. Got full lanterns.
I have 10 gold.
You got paid 50.
I pay the 50 for the entire thing.
Okay. Oh, excellent. Anything else?
Probably a good idea for us to have some rope. And I assume you've got tongs and things like that in there. Man, I got a question for you. My background stuff came with a chest. I'm trying to figure out what that means in terms of carrying things.
I mean, yeah, you could carry the crystals in a chest.
I'm just wondering in terms of like, do I tie it to my back? Am I just...
Yeah, probably. Like
Okay.
it's your back, or you have like it's in your pack or whatever. It's a smaller chest.
Okay.
Right. He goes, right. I have 50 feet of rope for 2 gold.
All right. I'll buy some rope then. I'll pay him 2 gold.
Excellent. Can there's 2 gold, all types.
I assume that's hempen rope.
Yep, it's hempen rope for 2 gold. Any other gear you want to pick up?
Anyone need anything else?
I have some thick gloves.
As do
And I
I.
have rope.
All right. There you go. Well, if you need any supplies, I'm the one for you.
Oh, I should probably buy some rations as well. Couple days worth.
So that's actually Marlowe.
Okay. Is he not here?
Well, Marlowe, he's in a different wagon. So you go back to
Okay.
Marlowe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this in the wagon circle thing?
Yeah. It's on the same circle, but
Okay.
all right. So yeah, a day's rations is 25 silver.
You don't need it.
I
So
mean,
so here's the thing, Tristan.
Mhm.
You don't have unlimited supplies of berries you can turn into good berry.
Oh, that's a thing. I see.
And nothing grows in Drakkenheim nor in Emberwood Village. So like harvesting them is not something you can do.
Oh, so I can't use good berry at all then.
I mean, I assume
Yes.
you have a little bit on you. But like if you're gonna spend, it's just one of those things to keep in mind. You don't necessarily have unlimited here, and food rots a little quicker in the city as well. But it's
Yeah,
okay.
so the berries won't last that long either. Okay, got it. That's fine.
I'm going to buy another water skin.
oh, I don't have a water skin. I should buy one of those as well.
The water skins will be a gold apiece.
And how much did you say were the rations?
25 silver a day.
Charlotte would pick up another 10.
You said it was 1 gold for a water skin?
Yes.
Okay.
How much is it to refill a water skin?
1 gold.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to fill my water skins.
So remember, no natural water is here. All of it's brought in by this fella.
Right, got it from Marlowe.
Yeah. And so, yes, he charges a lot of money for it.
Charlotte would refill her water skin as well.
So if you bought a water skin, the water skin itself is a gold, and then it's a gold to fill it with water?
He sells them filled with water, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, he will now. Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make.
I think
sure
I think I was thinking if you
understanding.
were refilling the water skin was in my brain, so but no, you weren't.
Yeah.
It just was,
Well,
Well,
would
I was
refill
asking.
one. Well, no, but I would refill one. So
So before you guys do that, let me ask a question. I have the ability to create or destroy water. So is that sustainable water?
yeah, as long as because what's the components?
So the components are Oh, where did I put it? There we go. Just a drop of water if creating water, or a few grains of sand if destroying it. So
So as long as you had some clean water, you
Okay.
could make more clean water. So
Got it. So I will stop both of you from doing that and paying that 25 silver, and I will pay the 25 to fill mine. And I will say, don't worry, I got it.
So 1 gold.
Oh, it's 1 gold.
25
Okay.
silver.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I'll
25
pay the 1
silver is
gold.
the rations.
Right. I'll pay the 1 gold to fill mine, and I'll say, don't worry, I'll fill yours up right after. I have a trick.
Hey, Matt. With the survivor feature, it comes with something called makeshift meals, which says you know how to purify food and rations found in the ruins.
Mhm.
So when you take a short rest, you can prepare a meal for a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. I have 8 weird stuff, you guys.
That's fine.
all right, anything else?
Shall we go talk to one of these factions?
Anybody particularly have one they wish to gain favor with?
I wouldn't mind having a chat with the Amethyst Academy. Mostly because my abilities are relatively new and I'd love to learn more about what they know. And can you teach me? But
I have a few questions too. So I would like to go there as well.
Very well. To the wizards, I suppose, then.
You're not sure where they are.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't know where they're at.
We should find our guide.
Yeah, I would say you don't think she would necessarily know because she told you like where somewhere you haven't heard. Like no one's talked about the Amethyst Academy.
And we haven't seen any sign of their purple crest or whatever.
No, not at all.
Well,
We'll have to run into them when we find them.
So
I think that leaves us
you
with
haven't asked around necessarily either, but yeah.
I think that leaves us with the best connection as the Queensmen. Unless we want to ask around and see if we can't find the Amethyst Academy.
I mean, we can ask them. Maybe they know. Yeah.
I mean, they have to fence their crystals, right? And seems like the Amethyst Academy would be a very eager buyer.
Yeah, if they're looking to research them, absolutely.
So Queensman?
So Skull and Sword.
There's that too.
Yeah. Well, that was where the
Yeah, the Skull and Sword is where they're at. Yeah. Or where my contact is.
right. All right. And you head that direction, and with that, we will go ahead and take our break. Oh, veit.
Also, Matt, just making sure I'm not going insane. We did say that the time spent at the tavern was long enough to take a short rest, right?
I don't know if we said, but yeah, it is.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, the Skull and Sword Ceremony. You do have the Bark and Buzzard, and then there's the Giver Lily, Skull and Sword Tap House, and the Red Lion Motel, all places where people hang out. So if you did want to search or get anything, but you wanted to head over to the Skull and Sword.
The Red Lion Motel. Our tour guide missed one.
I think she did. All right, in that case, you're able to make your way here, and it is truly this sword that pierces a skull. That is quite disturbing as you come. Sword is rusted, and it's embedded itself in the main doors. And as you see some people come in, you see people kind of look to the skull and go, "Hey, bonehead!" Like, "Hey, hear any good jokes today?" As they kind of make a greeting to the skull before they walk in.
Matt, would Tristan and Dante been here before?
You said that's sort of up to you, I guess. You might know a little bit.
I kind of think that we've spent some time in Ember, whatever we're in,
Yeah, so you might know this a little bit.
and if we have contacts here, I'm assuming we've been in. Is what I'm going to go with. So since that's what we're used to, I would assume. Then I would say, "Hello, Bonehead." Sure, I'll ask. Sir Cedric wants to know if that hurts. Sorry, he's not answering. Apparently, he's not one of you that I can talk to. Well,
so you would know that generally a low profile is good here unless you want to draw swords very quickly.
What do you mean? My profile is perfectly low. To me, that's not abnormal.
Hey, Bonehead, looking a little thin. No.
Charlotte will see what they're doing and just kind of pull her cloak to hide her fire red, hair. And as she's walking in through the gate, she'll just say, "Looking long in the face, aren't you?"
No, he's looking short in the face. He's missing his.
All right, come in here. It is everyone's very much into their mead, uh, drinking, and there's smells of brandy, rum, vodka, and gin are everywhere. Rowdy conversations and a little bit of pushing, not fighting, and it is fairly packed. There's a few looks as you'll walk in, and as you kind of sort of identify yourselves as those who know what's going on, there's a few eyes that still follow you, but like people are aware you are here. What is it you are looking for?
So, are we gonna ask around to see if maybe they know where the Amethyst Academy is? Is that what you wanted to do?
I'd say both of you do see like the person you'd normally contact here by the name of Black Jack Mel. Yeah. The back table having a conversation with a few people. So everyone is drinking.
So I would find a table where we could potentially sit at. And when everybody's seated, I didn't want us all to go see the person we know because I don't know that they would react well to this many people walking up to their table. So we could try and get his attention and let him come over here. Unless you think I'm wrong and you would all like to go over.
It's your contact. I'll follow your lead.
Okay.
Okay. Can I try to get his attention? I don't know, how would I mean, I should just does he seem like he's deep in conversation?
No.
No. All right. I'm gonna walk over to him and just tap him on the shoulder and say, "Can I buy you a drink?"
And you see the short and somewhat scrawny man, looks in his late 30s, got like this kind of odd looking face, but it's very clean shaven with a greasy slicked back hair, big padded jacket. Of course. Why don't you get me a gin?
Got it. Would you like to sit with us? I just would like to speak with you a little for a moment.
Oh, always good for those who are willing to buy me a little bit of the poison. You got new friends?
Yeah. They have some questions. I was hoping you could help me out, and scratch my back, I scratch yours. That whole spiel. You know how it works.
Perfect. Let me come. I need you to get it for him. Sits down. It's 1 silver.
Got it.
Welcome. I'm Blackjack Mel. It's great to see new people here, new ones to get to know, and old faces.
Hello, man.
So,
Good to see you.
you all putting a crew together?
Yeah. Is it obvious? They all have business in Drakkenheim, and there's always something to get in Drakkenheim. So I figured, better in numbers instead of soloing it out there. It's just me and Dante. Could be a little rough. So I believe Oriyumo, and I'll pay the silver for the gin. And I was like, I believe Oriyumo had a question about a specific faction, and I was hoping that maybe you can answer that for us.
Oh, sure. Would you happen to know where we might find a representative of the Amethyst Academy?
What business would you have with them?
Well, I was hoping to learn some things from them, to be honest.
Now, I like that. I like that. You got to use the people who want to use you. That's the academy right there. I like it. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yes. You have to be a little sly with the academy. So find yourself over at the Red Lion Motel. There's a woman, Cat Misser, blue hair, brown horns. Looks like boats on a river, which is her name, by the way. The river part. And just make yourself known. Play it cool. Play it cool. And what I understand, if she likes you, she'll make a move. Now, I get it. You're here kind of seeing what's up. But I can tell you right now, people I know like it when people I know do great things and help them out. Sometimes it's good for the people I know to know other people and for them to trust you. So, anything you can do along those lines while keeping an eye out for things that we might find interesting would be very good. Just to keep on your radar. Keep on your radar. Backburner.
Yeah, definitely. Is there anything in particular you're after yourself? Maybe we keep a lookout for that as well.
I know you guys. You're very good. You've survived, but you listen. I gotta be straight with you, right? Me, straight shooter, honest Mel. You haven't done a lot. You know, when I give people jobs, it gets out, in this place, and they don't perform. It looks bad on me, and we don't want that, right? You want me to be able to get you the connections you need, get you what you need. So I need to be up here. So let's say you go into the ruins there. get yourself some crystals. Get out. You do that and come out alive. We'll talk.
That's fair.
Getting through hiding, that's one thing, but going in to really get something, spending the time you need, that's where it is.
Got it. And what was that that motel again, or hotel again?
The Red Lion.
Got it.
It would be. Now remember, you don't want to be talking to any of these other people around here. Let you know you're too associated.
Yeah.
With the same thing, you play it cool and let them notice you. Get your name, or get a little bit of a, oh, who are those guys who just arrived? Then you come in and basically they see you out and alive. Believe me, people who can make it one day in and out are very rare. And bodies are littered in that place of, those whose worship was their last.
I will put down another silver for another gin for him. Appreciate the help, the tip. I think maybe, that'll get us to the door. So thank you again. Did anybody else have questions? Guess that's it.
I think that Dante would say, "Thank you for your time." And in Thieves' Cant, he relays, "If we hear anything of importance, we will let you know as we run the inside."
He yells something out to somebody, which in Thieves' Cant is excellent. I'll pass your intended loyalty along.
And he'll
Okay.
start making his way out.
Red Line Motel.
I know you don't like going in there, Sir Cedric, but sometimes we have to.
Cedric's on about it again.
Well, you know how he feels. He wants to save the city. He died protecting children, so he's
Yeah.
not super crazy about the particular faction.
Yeah, I know. We have to do what we have to do. Cedric's got a good head on his shoulders.
I mean, he was a really good Kingsguard, I think. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I knew him. But he seemed to be.
Yeah.
Upon a small hill overlooking the village is the impressive Red Lion Hotel. You see the 3-story manor made of red brick. Featured lion-shaped gargoyles and large glass-paned windows and embossed wooden doors painted green. It is a very well-to-do place, immaculately taken care of. And as you look, the sumptuous dining room has an enormous crystal chandelier that goes from above. And even you see that the drinks are served in these vast parlor furnished with fine antiques and decorated with sculptures, paintings, bookshelves. In the main room is a great hearth.
Tristan, I think I should have worn my more fancy cloak.
Yeah.
Very well-dressed individual looks at all of you and goes, can I help you?
We were Oriumo? Can he help us?
Your motel? An inn?
Or hotel, yes. Is you inquiring about a night to stay here?
How much is it to stay here?
25 gold a night.
It's a steep cost. Does it come with security?
We do have security on premises, and it does include meals. Of course, wine and liquor are sold separately. Are you here just for a bottle of wine or the like?
Drink at the bar. If that's
Perfect.
acceptable.
It's only by the bottle.
And how much does a bottle cost?
100 gold.
Turns to his friends with a look of like, maybe we're not ready for this.
Do we see the lady with the blue hair?
Looking about, you do see in a corner, sipping with a bottle of wine and a glass. You see this woman with very sharp teeth smiling, who does have this marvelous blue hair with these two horns that almost look like boats upon the river.
I am just going to walk over to her and say, River, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Puts a bookmark in a book, closes it. See me again. Are you a spy?
No. Do I look like one?
Well, it is spies who typically see others without others seeing them.
Oh, well, I have my ways. But I'm not a spy.
Peeping Tom.
Maybe some days.
Stalker. Pervert.
No, I'm not a stalker or a pervert.
Yeah.
But regardless of my gender, when I see a beautiful creature, I just can't help but look.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Ooh. An 8.
Smires wide, revealing the teeth that are a bit too sharp there. Very wise. A little unsettling. I am not sure what it is you are attempting to accomplish. But I'm not interested in flattery.
Oh, I just brought my friend over. He wanted to meet you.
At which point Orium will step forward. It's nice to meet you. I hear you deal with the Amethyst Academy. I've been looking for a representative for some time. I wish to learn more.
Ah. Well. She opens her mouth wide. You can see a tongue that is forked and a bit too long. I would think that anyone from the Amethyst Academy would be more interested to be sure that anyone they dealt with was worthy to be talked to. That doesn't waste one's time. To be precise, those who can survive a trip in and out of the city. And if they were to meet such people, be not around here. Maybe somewhere one would mill about. You hear in your head, if you can survive a trip, meet me at the Eckerman Mill.
Thank you for your time. And he'll walk away.
I follow. I bow to her and I follow him.
See, Tristan, the outside world is far scarier.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. She really looked like she was about to kick them out. Did Silent bow?
Yes. Common in their culture or something.
Oh, yeah. Trying to keep all that in my mind and remembering that stuff. Talking to people is tough.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, hey, welcome back, guys. How did it go?
Well, I learned what I needed to. We're going to need to make a foray into the city and find some stuff. Make it out alive before we get too far ahead of ourselves. To that end, I propose we head to our cottage, get some sleep, and prepare ourselves for a challenge. Well, actually, before we do that, let's head to I forgot the name of it. Let's head to the Gilded Lily and enjoy some entertainment for the evening. Might be the last that we get.
Yeah, I'm down. I heard a little sample of the drumming back there, and it was a good beat. So I'm excited for this.
Hey, you head over to the Gilded Lily, and you do see the beautiful place, the glowing lanterns. You see inside 4 large golden lamps light a small stage set before rows of candlelit tables. There's floral arrangements that line the walls, and a well-stocked bar displays wines and spirits from all across the world. And behind the bar, this amazing, beautiful woman who is taking notes, and people are signing up, and she's making sure they get served whatever they need.
Orion will approach that individual.
Darling, welcome to the Gilded Lily. I'm Madame Rochelle, as she puts her hand out.
he will lean forward and offer a small kiss, and then say, I am Oriumo Stoutsong. I bear some decrees from Countess Ursula von Sindau to share with the crowd. And if it's not too much to ask, I'd love to give a bit of a performance if I can.
Certainly, we can put you down. Let's see here. Proclamation and political satire.
And a drum solo.
And a drum solo. We'll see how it goes over with the crowd. Any of your other people of your interest in performing tonight? Guess not.
I'm not. Thanks.
No thanks.
No thanks.
I'm just here to watch.
Right. I'll go. All right. Make sure that you check the hat when you're done.
There you go.
I hope that's not like kicking the can.
Oh wait, what happens if we check the hat? Is it gonna attack us? I don't think it is.
I think he's supposed to check it maybe for tips.
Oh,
That is
got it.
usually what it's for.
I thought kicking the can was something completely different, and apparently it wasn't. So what if checking the hat like tears your face off or something,
Look, there's a difference between being told to do something by a proprietor of an honored establishment and a drunken fool in the middle of a bar.
That's interesting. One would say
yeah.
they're both strangers, and to trust either one could potentially be foolish.
There we go. That's where my mindset is, and I feel like that hat is something you should not check. But hey, that's completely up to you. I'm not checking it. You check it.
But again, this is my first time in here. I would never normally. Nope. Not.
I suppose we should find a table till they call us.
Tristan, just for the record, she
Yeah.
was telling Oriumo to do it, not you.
To check the hat, right?
Yes.
Oh, I know. And that guy told me to kick the can. So I don't think it matters who's doing what. I think that hat's gonna tear his face off. But that's just, we'll just see what happens.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
We should watch and see if other people check the hat.
I
Then we'll
agree
be
with that.
informed.
I agree with that. Yes. I will openly, continuously check, watch if anybody goes to the hat.
All right, so Oriamo, getting on stage, there's a little bit of attention that gets paid to you. What would you like to do?
So Oriumo will begin with with just announcing himself. And I'm Oriumo Stoutsong. I have some proclamations from Her Excellency Countess von Sindau, and then I shall perform with the drums for you and with some singing. So let me begin. Hear ye! Countess Ursula von Sindau would like to thank her loyal subjects for their hard work during the harvest and resilience during the winter. She wishes the public to know that she has commissioned additional plows to be available to landholders in her realm this year. And a further notice that new construction of a bridge over the Glitterwash River is planned to begin this spring. On the subject of tariffs, Her Excellency is announcing a decrease in tariffs for wagons from 1 gold per wagon to 8 silver per wagon. However, wagons carrying delirium in an unsafe manner shall be subject to a fine of 100 gold pieces for every ounce of delirium being transported in an unsafe manner. I also bear witness to the horrors of the haze. Those creatures which have survived have been transformed into undead abominations of extreme danger. Those who enter the haze are destined to become undead abominations themselves, cursed to forever be unwilling guardians of a destroyed and desolate landscape. Do not enter the haze, lest you succumb to the inevitable fate of those who do.
I whisper to Silent, and I say, Silent, I thought this was supposed to be a performance.
Just wait. He's getting there.
All right, 'cause
And that really is a performance, too, in its own right.
I don't know. It's bringing me kind of down right now.
I mean, I think it's kind of fiction because not everybody who was in there died, and they didn't all become undead creatures. So, in a way, since it's not 100% true, it's fiction, and fiction is a performance, right?
Oh, I see what he's... Okay, I get it now. I get what he's doing now. It makes sense now. Oh, he's starting again.
And at that point, Oriumo finishes and says, "So says the Countess Ursula von Sindo," through the voice of Oriumo Stoutsong. And then he will, I will now engage in my performance for your pleasure. And he will begin playing the drums and singing something a little more upbeat and more like what you'd hear in a tavern in terms of raucous and cheery sort of vibes. I'm assuming you want a performance check.
Yes, with disadvantage.
Fair enough.
Wait, so is this the second performance, or is this all part of one performance now?
That is a 13.
I even began laughing, thinking it was some type of political satire. Like, he's trying to say that the Countess is an idiot. Get it? And you do see people begin tossing coins into the hat at this as they're laughing. You start pushing it, and a total of 6 gold pieces can be found in there. And silver and such.
Who checked the hat?
Oriumo did.
Did anything happen to that hat?
Just got his 6 gold from the people who put the 6 gold in there.
All right. You're lucky that hat was safe, Oriumo. You never know.
So Oriumo will, after finishing, go visit the woman who... Oh, my brain. The woman who is arranging these and unroll a scroll and then ask her to sign to say that he made his proclamations at her establishment, and then he'll go rejoin the group.
Wait, is the Countess over this region? Because I don't remember anybody being in charge. I mean, I guess I wouldn't really know because I don't follow politics or stuff.
Well, she rules over it.
She kind of goes, right, let me look at this. She kind of holds it up near, like, kind of this, and you see it gets really too close to a lantern and starts lighting on fire. Oh, my! Oh, goodness. Oops! She tosses it out the window, burning. So sorry, clumsy me.
This is why they give me an extra copy.
But here there's wine, spirits, and coffee. Each is 5 silver.
He'll put down 2 gold and buy around for his friends. Except for Tristan, who he knows doesn't drink.
But that's okay. I create water, and I can create up to 10 gallons of water. So I'll put a drop into Silence as it starts to overflow. I'll take hers and then fill it into Dante's, and then to everybody else's until I stop the spell, and you guys have a full canteen. Just took a spell slot, and now I'm tapped.
Okay. And what would you like to do?
That was an amazing performance, Oriuma.
It was my best.
So, Oriumo, I have a question. So as you were saying all of that, right? I couldn't tell if this was truly what you're doing or if like you were being sarcastic, because then people started laughing, and to be perfectly honest, I apologize in advance for this. I didn't get the joke.
There wasn't a joke.
Oh. Also, that wasn't fiction.
No, that was a royal decree from Countess Ursula von Zindo.
Oh.
And while this is a bit far from her typical reach, these are lands near her domain, and as people from this domain are likely to travel through her domain, it was important to her that these decrees be read here.
Oh. I see. Well.
Though I will admit the last part about the horrors of the haze was my addition.
Got it.
It would be easier for us to enter if there was less competition.
I see. But I believe most of the people here know that it's okay to enter and the haze won't keep them out, really. But I see what you tried there. Okay. Cool. Oh, alright. I'm sorry. I didn't know who the queen was until now, so thank you.
She's not the queen. She's the countess.
Countess. I'm sorry. Countess.
Of Gildstadt and the region surrounding it.
Got it. Alright. Understood. So are you like her messenger?
One of them, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So, shall we rest and try to see if we can make the trek tomorrow? Did she say specifically what she wanted you guys to go in there for? Or she just wants us to go in there and come back? Like, how do we prove to her that, hey, we went in, if she didn't really give us a
She
task?
basically the same thing, like just get some delirium and come back.
Got it. Okay. All right. That works for me.
I would say she probably wants you to show her it wherever you meet her.
Got it. All right, then. So cottage? Unless you guys have something else to do.
No.
How late is it getting, Matt?
I'd say it was like you guys probably still have a good amount of time because you got there kind of midday. Still the nightlife, depending on what you want to do.
I'd like to go to Tobias's forge if we have time.
That's fine. Would you want to get there? You can do that if you want.
So I wanted to see if he has any studded leather and some more daggers.
Absolutely. So, yep, studded leather. He has for you for 90 gold.
Okay. That's a no.
Any way to try to haggle that down?
And the daggers would be 4 gold each. I'd say not for new adventurers. Like, this is their market. As new people, this is really what they do.
I'll give 10 gold. I have 9 gold, so I'll hand it over to Dante.
Oh, you don't have to.
No? Okay.
It's very much like shopping once you've arrived at the airport.
So duty free? No.
Yes. Grilled cheese, $20. We'll get a lot of cheese here.
So you said 2 gold for daggers?
4.
4. I will buy 2 more. So 8 gold. And thank you for your time.
All right.
I'll buy 2 daggers too.
Okay. Absolutely. Hey, if you go in, I mean, not on your first one, obviously, but if you survive this one, first of all, you'll get a little bit more money to spend. Always happy to sell. But if you ever find some of the ore from the meteor, not the crystal, I don't touch that stuff. Or you come by, I can help you out with something.
Understood.
Okay.
It's good to know people. Terrified of talking to them, but it's good to know people.
All right.
Guys,
If you want, you can take your long rest. Oh, it's what Charlotte was saying?
if we are venturing in tomorrow, would you guys mind stopping on our way in to the Shrine of the Old Gods?
I'm okay with that.
I'd just like to leave an offering for our safe return.
Sure.
So you go to your room and you all may take a long rest. Let's say the next day you make your way to the Shrine of the Old Gods that you were shown here. There you see several stones cut precisely and spaced. Still, dead branches have grown around, given a somewhat serious and creepy look around, but cleaning and keeping things generally neat and burning the occasional incense and leaf. See a very elderly woman. She looks at you, goes, welcome to the shrine. Oh, any of you follow the ways of old?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Good. Good. That will do well. What I do here keeps all of Emberwood safe.
And it would seem no one's the wiser.
Oh, you know, everyone thinks the crazy old witch on the hill. And they respect what I do, but they don't truly understand. It's fine. You look all ready for a little adventure.
We intend on going into the city today.
If you so desire, I do make my services available to help people survive as best we can. I'm limited a bit, but I do have 5 tinctures that can help you out of a jam. They're 50 gold apiece. They'll take care of those wounds.
I'm due to simply leave an offering for Cromac.
Leave it. But should you get sick from those rocks in there, don't wait too long before it comes coming to see me. Gold in hand, mind you.
How much is it for that service?
About 250 gold to take care of the rock sickness for you. But it gets worse if you let it go. Then there's nothing I can do.
Is there an altar specifically for him, or?
He points to one of the stones that seems fully eroded and doesn't resemble much of anything, but there is a bowl. She goes, "Can give honor to him there."
She will place a stack of taking accounting for Leo and Jeff when he comes back. 1 gold piece each. And she'll just kind of sit with her legs underneath her and just close her eyes and say a silent prayer to him. As she gets back up and, all right, guys. Ready when you are.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I think we're as ready as we're going to get.
In that case, let's look at that map of Drakkenheim, Devin. Focus. There. Oh. Yes. All
There it
right. So you're coming from the Emperor Village, which I believe is southeast on the map. Southwest, rather.
So it'll be there.
Yeah. Where about in the cities are you interested in looking?
I mean, I don't know if any of us have any clue where to look for delirium at this point. I mean, I suppose we might. Some
Would
of us
I-
might.
Would I know?
I mean, some stuff can be found almost anywhere. I think it's
Okay.
really I guess you just want to stay. You're planning to stay mostly on the outskirts, or do you want to kind of head in a little bit?
Head in a little bit, not too much, but head in a little bit.
Okay. Well, and what pace do you want to go?
Stealthily.
Remind me of the consequences of each pace.
Of course. So, so it's you have every hour you spend in the city is a chance of something awful happening. Basically, encounter or finding something. The longer you're there, the worse it can get. Ultimately, here, a slow pace. You move. You advance 1/4 mile an hour. You can use stealth and make perception checks normally. If you go a normal pace, you go 1/2 mile per hour. And you can use stealth, but you cannot use stealth. But you can make investigation and perception checks with advantage. Then there's fast pace, where you go 1 mile an hour. You take most direct route, and you cannot use stealth, and you make perception checks with disadvantage.
So are we allowed to change our pace? Like speed up and slow down in different areas, or?
Yeah, you can if you want to kind of between things. Yeah,
Okay.
and also when you roll for encounters, you roll essentially with disadvantage at a fast pace.
Okay.
So I would say normal.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So normal, you can probably just go 1/2 mile then if you want. So
Okay. I'll take the lead for like the perceptions because I'll roll with advantage anyway too. Does anybody
Bust out
have
the compass.
hold on. I'm sorry, go ahead.
you have something, Charlotte?
Oh no, I was just joking. Bust out the compass.
All right. So going on in, I need everyone to give me a D20.
Well, that's a natural one for me.
I got a 14.
17.
11.
17 for Charlotte.
Oh, Matt, I think your mic cut out when you said plus. So what are we adding to our?
There's no pluses. What are you talking about? Welcome to Drakkenheim, sir. Okay. In that case, excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
All right, so you did this pace. Go ahead and... So you wanted to use stealth? Oh, you can't use stealth at normal. That's right. So in the lead there then, since you were the lead, Tristan, give me a perception check with advantage.
$21.
You pause here. Moving down the alleys. And you look all the ways, you look down to your left, you see small figures, very tiny, with sharp daggers and slingshots. To your right, and there's a few more ahead of you, and a few more behind you. Seem to be surrounded.
I will call out, we're surrounded. Everybody at the ready. And does it feel like they're advancing? Or just keeping a distance?
They are advancing. Just give me one sec. Go ahead and roll an initiative.
$12 for silent.
10 for Tristan.
14 for Dante.
4 for Charlotte.
12 for Oriuma.
Oh, bitch. Why is everything in front of my desk? Matthew! Give me a second, guys. I gotta move everything. Bad, Matthew. Bad.
Okay. Oh man, so the highest was 14 with Dante?
Yep.
You know, you don't have to say it that way. They're stressed out enough.
What's there to be stressed about?
I don't know, the fact that I roll a natural 1 on the encounter table.
Yeah, you're gonna learn real quick. Once they're not good in Drakkenheim. I mean, they're not good in any game, but they're really not good in Drakkenheim.
Okay. So here, from the four corners, you begin hearing, "Man flesh, we eat! Feast tonight!" And there, let's see here. Tristan was looking out, so the sling comes at Tristan for 17.
That hits.
All right. It's like this really tiny, shiny rock. For 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my goodness.
Almost like a chicken egg or something.
All right. And then another one. It comes towards Dante for a miss. You're able to duck below as it explodes on a building behind you. The next one comes to Oriumo for 21 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can, like, what's that? As one just hits you right in the eye for 3 bludgeoning damage. 10 of these creatures.
Thank you.
And then Silent Cloud. 15 hits you right in the neck, I believe.
Yes.
You spit out 3 bludgeoning damage. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4 have struck thus far. No, 4 plus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, because we haven't hit Charlotte yet. So we'll do another one. Unless you want to come at Charlotte. Charlotte, you're able to bat it out of the air. Got that weak stuff right out of there. We've got 2 more. Tristan and then Dante. This thing's coming from all over. Mrs. Tristan. It's going to miss Dante. So that was 7 of them attacked.
Yes, Sir Cedric. If I had a shield, I could have blocked that. But I told you not everybody likes shields.
There is Drakkenheim.
It's all purple.
Oh, that's really cool.
Bought new toy guys too.
Oh, wait, those are our characters. There they
They're
are.
not painted yet.
That's okay. They're there.
Okay, so I wanna show you guys what the problem is. We switched resin. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one. You see it? Looks like normal resin. Look what I can do with the sword. Wing, wing, wing.
Oh.
They make it a little harder to print, but hard to print. Take that, UPS.
Nice.
Love the weathering on the scenery.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's so good. It looks
Let
like
me tell
all
you, those things go fast when you add a flame.
Oh man.
They do not smell good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay. Who's
Okay. 4 of the ones that just attacked, go ahead and hide, and no one can see them because it beats all their passive perceptions.
Okay, so I got 1, 2 over there, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, they kind of move and they
Okay,
are
cool.
now hidden.
6, 4 you said are hidden?
Yeah, the ones that just
Okay, yeah,
attacked.
you can see 6
I
from different
I
angles.
missed my passive perceptions that were in the upper 20s. I mean, the low 20s.
Yeah, just so you know, I went ahead and went by the highest passive in the group. So that's how I decided.
No, that's
I
fine.
didn't.
I know.
Oh, everything in my way.
All right, Dante, go ahead.
Wait, that's me.
Yeah, that's you. You might have to remind me which one of these is you, but yeah,
I'm probably the one with the short sword and the dagger.
that'd be this guy.
Yep. So, can I see the one on the side of the building here?
Yeah, he's not hidden. I have 6 from different angles you can actually see.
Okay. Perfect. Then I'm going to move up toward it.
Good on.
So, with a graceful flourish, Dante will lunge forward, thrusting the rapier with deadly precision, aiming straight for the gaps in the opponent's armor.
Okay.
And this is where I roll some dice.
Roll damn dice. Roll damn
Got
dice.
17.
That'll hit.
Ugh. For 5 damage.
5 damage. That skewers and kills this creature. Just, ah! I hope I taste good, my brethren.
I've had you guys before. You taste great.
Anything else?
I will. Nope, that's it. I'm good.
Okay, Ryumo.
Oriumo is going to look towards that one that's on the camera left because it's the one closest to him. And he's just going to turn to it and make eye contact and say, "Manflesh, always the dreamers, but let's be realistic. You choke on ambition long before you choke on it. Cast Vicious Mockery."
You're the one with the drum. I know that much.
That is 17.
That will pass.
Okay. No, I eat real good.
And he
Oh,
will.
God, bad English.
That was a charisma save, right?
Oh, I thought it was wisdom. Charisma save would be 14.
Okay, that fails then.
Ooh, nice.
I rolled a 4 on the damage.
Okay, they're bloodied by your...
And it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Fleshy meat is so mean.
And then he will... where does he want to be? He wants to be behind... I don't know. He wants to be somewhere... Well, these things are throwing rocks at him. He wants some cover. So he's actually going to...
Remember, all my scenery is interactive.
He's going to duck over by the one he just yelled at. And hide behind the edge of the building. Not actually hiding, but take cover.
Like over here, because then they'll all see you. So you're gonna have to hide over
Yeah,
here.
I want to be less visible from the rest. I'm less concerned about the one that has disadvantage on me.
Stuck in like there.
No, I think I want to be visible to my friends.
Okay. Here you go.
Yep.
All right, Silent Cloud.
Monkey. I know which one that is. It's the kitty with the bow.
All right.
She thinks her mouse has died.
Oh, there we go.
Well, that's
So, just a
inappropriate
second.
for a kitty cat.
Okay, here we go.
Good thing we
Okay.
rats.
So, what the cat would like to do, or the tabaxi in this case, is to, on the left side of the screen when I'm looking at it, get up on that roof or that building or something. Yes. And what's the easiest one that she can see from up there?
Oh, there. You can see either this one or these two.
I will go for where the two are. I will go for the furthest one. I'm gonna shoot at it with my bow. Oh, for a natural 20.
Ooh.
For 11 points of damage.
Nice. All right. and it skewers. They die. Ah!
Y'all do not want to know how many of these rats I have.
And that's all I can do right now.
If we ever have a campaign against rats, we're so good.
Tristan.
Tristan, is
Okay.
the one that looks like a wolf head on his outfit?
Yes.
Got it.
All right. So he's
Just
gonna
murdering.
call out, "I really can't stand you guys," and he's gonna pick up rocks, and as a bonus action, enchant them, and as an action, he's going to throw the rock at the. How far is it? 60 feet. So I'm gonna throw it at the rat that's in front of me. In that alley.
That one.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, 9 to hit.
Oh,
man.
see the rock? They kind of skitter up part of the building and let it go by them. Ha ha ha!
Oh,
He don't throw rocks good like me.
I'm gonna cook you, and then I'm gonna run towards Dante and get behind that wall if I can make it. Do I have enough? Dante is to the right, I believe.
Oh, this one's Dante.
Yeah.
Yeah, to Dante, but you're not getting behind that wall.
Hmm.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
accused of playing favorites, so I'm measuring everyone's movement.
Yes, I see. All right, understood. Okay,
See that Wednesday night?
I'm gonna stay there then. Yeah, that's fine.
They go ahead and go, try my rock, wolf-headed beast. Kill. And they sling. Rock comes towards you. Oh, you're able to dodge out of the way. And they're unable to hide. They will kind of back up, take a little bit of cover behind the building.
What is that?
The one he just tried to hit.
Hold on, I gotta get to that screen.
And then Charlotte.
She's the chickie poo with all the axes.
Yes, she is. She's also got tiny feet. With 25 foot of movement, can she get the rat over by Uryumo?
Yes, you can.
And just a quick correction, Matt. I was totally looking at the wrong spell. You were right. It's a wisdom save for vicious mockery.
Ah.
So
It's
I would not
okay.
have been successful.
Okay.
It's okay, Matthew.
She's gonna yell out for Chromac as she attacks with her 2 hand axes. The first one to hit is a 23.
Yes.
For 5 damage or 8 damage.
A damage that cuts them in half.
She's gonna kind of with her hand kind of dip in the blood and just do like a war paint onto her face.
Okay, she's officially my favorite so far. I'm just saying.
And does she have any movement left?
About 5 feet.
She's gonna the 5 feet. She's just gonna go try to go behind it, behind where Silent Cloud is, and that'll end her turn.
All right. One of the ones that are on the other side of Silent Cloud There's one alive there. Yep. He's going to go ahead and climb up and get in with melee with Silent. Oh, no.
She's a kitty cat. He's got some balls.
This goes, cat's bad! Cat's not allowed! And goes to bite. Only for 12. Able to out of the way.
Moving camera.
All right, so I got one not hidden. Then I think we're on to the 4 hidden.
One not hidden, one hid behind. No, you have one extra one that they can see. Is that one down the alley that didn't get hit.
Okay.
He's the only last seen. The other 4 are still hidden.
So, okay, so then that one, they're going to come around, I guess, and come up right and go to bite Dante.
This little guy? Or this one over here? You mean this hidden one?
Oh, so not the hidden one. Who's not hidden?
That one, all the way down in the alley.
Okay. In that case, they're going to get within line of sight to attack Silent.
Okay, then they have to come to the end of the. Fuck, it's just easier to move this.
Okay.
He has to come to the end.
And they get advantage.
Stand back up. Why?
With 2 natural ones, they trip.
I'm
Ah!
gonna hit the kitty cat ear.
Sorry! At 30.
Go right back, but he can't hide.
Okay. Well, actually, because of his thing, as long as he's in the ruins, he can hide.
Oh, okay, then he's fine.
Oh, yep, he gets enough. Yeah, he's hidden.
Okay, let me just put him behind the building then.
Okay. And then...
Then those 4 over here are the ones that aren't hidden.
Okay.
That are hidden.
Okay, they're gonna move out one by one and strike. Their best bet's probably gonna be Silent. They got a best line of sight to kind of get to.
Well, these 2 have a better line of sight of Bobby's.
Okay, so they'll go Dante then. Here we go.
Thank you, Dante. Because they can come right over here.
Yeah, and then go
And
back.
peek around and go back.
Okay, so here we go. First one, 14. That'll miss Dante. And natural 20. This one, right between the eyes for 9 bludgeoning.
Rude. Yeah. Okay, now these 2, yes, their best is Silent.
Yeah. So they're going to cover, but they won't be hidden. And then
Okay,
these
then I'll
last
come
2.
Is the other one hidden? This one?
No.
Okay, so they're both
The last 2 going towards
around the corner.
Kitty Cat. Silent.
Yep.
Oof. You're able to move out of the way. Duck down, cat. And second, rock flies. And you just flatten yourself as best you can. Goes right over you. Tricky catsies! And with that, Dante, it's your turn.
Are those 2 hidden?
Oh, yeah, let me check. Thank you. Bonus action, hide. They try to take cover. 1 is able to hide.
I'm gonna make it the green one because I feel bad for him because he's green.
Dante?
So I will lunge at them unexpectedly with unexpected speed. And my rapier darting forward like a striking serpent. Its point aimed unerringly at the enemy's throat.
Nice.
I don't think Dante's happy with that.
10?
They jump up and like land on your blade because they're so small. Like, haha, big sword, make slow strike.
It's okay. I have another. I make an offhand attack.
Nice.
Natty 20.
Oh!
Move him.
Big sword strike that.
For 8.
Yeah, so they go, oh, that one's different.
Are they dead?
They are dead.
Okay, come here,
I
idiot.
like to think because they jumped on top of the sword, he just drops the sword and comes down.
I like to think that you just killed the one that nat 20 you with a nat 20. Just saying. Well done.
And
Oh.
that's all my actions.
Got it. Oriumo.
So Oriumo is going to pull out a crossbow and peek upward at the one engaged with Silent and take a shot with his crossbow. Nope. He's going to miss.
You go through as you fire. They just move behind Silent, who has to bat it away with their bow. No!
And I will. How's Bardic Inspiration work again? Okay. Bonus action 60 feet. So I'm gonna.
Much everybody. Let me just double check.
I don't know if it's.
Yeah, you can't do God damn it. What's his name? Starts with a D.
Dante.
Dante, yeah.
You can get anyone else.
All right. Well, I will. I will give it to Brain. I'll give it to Silent. That's who I want to give it to. So he'll just hit some notes on the drum, and you feel yourself enveloped in magical inspiration. Silent. So 1d6 for
Okay. For
ability checks, attack rolls, or saving throws.
oh,
Hey, and then Silent is your turn.
okay. So this is probably going to give me disadvantage. So the inspiration will probably come in good since he's within melee range of me. Can I swing my bow at him?
Yeah, it'd be improvised weapon.
Okay. So what is that? Just like strength?
Right.
Okay, so yeah, that would be this. So 12. Oh, plus his D6. So
Yep.
on. Plus another 6, so 18.
That hits.
And then what do I use for the damage?
D4 plus your strength.
Okay. So 4, 5.
5. They go flying as you break their, or like you snap their neck. They go,
All right,
"What?"
who's next? And that's my turn.
Right, Tristan.
I'm gonna look at this one right here, and I'm gonna point. Yep, that one right there. And I'm gonna point to his friend on the ground, his friend that went flying, and I'm gonna say, "Do you see that? We are going to feast tonight." And I'm gonna throw my rock at him. Where's my rock? Hold on. I lost it. Oh, it spells. Duh. All right, here we go. That's 11 to hit.
Mouth is big, but arm is weak.
Oh, I'm gonna end you. I will hide. I will get closer to Dante behind the wall to avoid line of fire and end my turn.
Charlotte.
So there's none that Charlotte can currently see, right?
There's one. Think you can. Yeah, he right there. Between those two buildings.
She's
Not
gonna. She's gonna run towards it, action dash. Can I get within? I think it's 20 feet.
Like, that's 40.
Or actually, even if I can get within 30.
Five from you. If you action dash, he's 25 from you.
Yep, so they're 25 feet away from you.
It's 25. That means I'm gonna go for it. She's gonna, as she's coming up, blood on her face, screaming at the top of her lungs, she's gonna throw her hand axe with a disadvantage because it's beyond the 20 feet.
Right.
And that one.
Oh. They are desperate, my brothers! They try to give us gifts to save their hearts!
I've got a gift for you right here. And that'll end her turn.
So that one is going to pick up the axe
You don't have to go after it. He's gonna throw it right back at you.
and then go away their movement of 30 and use the sling. They're just going to hold on to the axe. They're just like, we accept your gift, but we'll also take heart.
Get back here. I need that.
All right, that is a 22 to hit. So,
Hits.
and they had 4 bludgeoning damage. They're gonna try to hide. Oh yeah, they do. So they take your axe and hide away into rocks and ruins. Oh, and with that, as we come up in order, we're all gonna have to end. Because time stuff, but we will come back next week for Drakkenheim. We'll catch you then.
It's a very weird map I gotta take a picture of, guys.
Oh my goodness. I've never hated an enemy so much. Not even in Dragonlance. These guys.
Good night.